Hey guys, Soccer from SAKITECH, and in today's video we are going to be talking about the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 and the Tab S7 Plus. What I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to do a long-term review of the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 that I personally own, which is right over here, okay? But it's going to the same review is also going to apply to the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 Plus. As you know, the only difference between the S7 and the S7 Plus is the size of that display. Now, another slight difference is that the Tab S7 does have an LTPS TFT display, while the S7 Plus has an AMOLED display. And also the Tab S7 Plus is the only one that has an in-display fingerprint sensor, as opposed to the capacitive sensor that's on the Tab S7 built into the power button. Everything else, performance quality, is the same. So let's dive in and get started. I'm going to tell you guys some of the highlights of this product, and also throughout the video I'm going to talk about things I wish were a little bit different on the Tab S7. So let's dive in and give my overall impressions of this product after using it for a while on and off. Now, I will let you know that I was not using this tablet 100% as my daily driver, but many times I get drawn to it, I pick it up, I do things on it, and it's enough to make me understand what a great product it is. So let's dive in and get started. The very first thing that I want to quickly talk about, that has to be talked about, is the display. This thing has a gorgeous display. Now, I normally use an iPad as my daily driver, but like I said, I've been switching back and forth, and I'll let you know right off the bat, this thing has a better display than the iPad. And I have the latest iPad Pro. I think the display on this thing is better. The colors are accurate. The display is bright. When you're watching movies on this, watching media, watching YouTube videos, it's a pleasure to watch. This is the best display on a tablet. Now, it does have a 120 Hz refresh rate, so the overall operation is extremely smooth on this tablet. And also we have a high resolution, 1600 by 2560, all right? And of course, one of the big things, if you're a movie watcher, is HDR10+. So when you're watching movies on apps that actually support HDR10+, like Netflix, Amazon Prime, on certain movies, it is an absolute pleasure to watch. Especially when you're about to go to sleep and you just hop in your bed, you grab your tablet and you watch a movie. It just looks amazing. On top of that, we have 4 speakers, all of them tuned by AKG, and of course we have Dolby Atmos sound built into it that you can enable. So as a multimedia device, this thing is a monster. Gorgeous display, amazing speakers that are loud and rich. So that's one of the big highlights of this product. Of course, that's not the only reason you would buy this tablet, because if all you want to watch is movies, you can go and buy cheaper tablets on the market. Not a big deal. You're not going to get the same experience, the top level experience, as this one. But you can even go out there and you can buy some Samsung Tab Lite versions that will give you a great screen and great speakers. There's a lot more to this product, okay? So let's talk about that as well. Let's move on and quickly talk about the performance. Now, the performance actually is top level. We have a Snapdragon 865 processor. It plays the latest games with demanding graphics with ease. As you can see, I'm playing this game. There's no stutter, no lag. It looks gorgeous. The only problem that I have at the performance level is the fact that it only comes with 6 gigabytes of RAM when you buy the 128 gigabyte model. If you buy the 256 gigabyte model or the 512, you're getting 8 gigs of RAM. I wish it was 8 across the board, or at least 8 to start and then 12 at the max level. So we are getting 6 gigabytes of RAM. Because I would use this as a multitasking device, I would prefer to have a little bit more RAM, at least equivalent to something like a Samsung Galaxy smartphone. But that being said, I haven't had any issues with performance. I haven't noticed any lag or anything like that, okay? So that was the only concern I had with the performance. Now let's move on and talk about the S Pen, which is right over here. Now, as you can see, I have it on the top over here. The S Pen can be on the back of the tablet where it actually charges, or if you want, you can actually place it to the top just like that, which is kind of convenient, and it's magnetic, so it works great. Now, I do wish that this position on the top was the default position of the S Pen and the way it charges. When you put the S Pen to the back of the tablet, it just adds bulk to the back, so it cannot lay flat on the table if I'm doing something that requires me to have it flat on the table. So I do wish maybe in the next iteration they can have the pen just sit on the top and charge on the top. So right now it does sit magnetically on the top, which is great, but it doesn't charge on the top. In the next iteration, maybe they can make that change. But otherwise, let's actually talk about the S Pen itself. A powerful tool to have, one of the best in the market. Precision handwriting, drawing, and sketching is possible. You can sit here, if you have the patience and skill to do so, you can draw a masterpiece on this tablet with that S Pen. It feels so natural, so responsive, and so lag-free that I'm constantly amazed with the S Pen product. And you know, right now I have a Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, and I do have an S Pen for this guy as well, but having it on a larger display just makes things so much easier. Especially if you're a student, you would love this tablet. You know, note-taking for all the subjects in the school. Now, when you launch the note-taking application on this product, what I like is it's very advanced. Over the years, it's been getting updates, and now you can even have all these categories and subcategories to organize everything that you take notes about. So if you're a student, you can have a school folder. Under school folder, you can have the biology subject. Under biology, you can have subdivisions. So everything can be nice and organized, and you can take some amazing notes. There are special tools built into the note application that even allows you to draw these perfect squares and perfect circles if you want to draw some charts. So you can go and try to draw a circle. Normally, it's not a perfect circle because you're doing it manually with your hand, but the software turns it into a perfect circle, square, triangle, whatever shape you throw at it, even arrows. So in my case, I'm able to create some nice flow charts if I so desire, and all that's happening on my tablet with almost unlimited amounts of note-taking capability. So the S Pen is absolutely amazing, and of course I love the fact that you can just grab it and use it to navigate the tablet. Okay, it just adds a little cool factor to the whole process. So that's the S Pen. Let's move on and talk about the battery life real quick. So the battery life on this thing is rated to be 10 hours. What I did was I was able to watch 4 movies on a single charge with medium volume. So that's not bad at all. Because I also use the iPad as a daily tablet, I will let you know the battery life on the iPad is a little bit better. It holds the charge better and it's a little bit longer, but it's not a huge difference. If you charge this tablet, you can watch a movie, you can browse the web, you can do some research, you can take some notes, and it could potentially last you a full day. Obviously, you're not using the tablet 10 hours from start to finish. You use a little bit, you put it down, you use it again, you put it down, and it does last you a full day if you're a heavy-duty user. If you're a light-duty user, it's probably going to last you for a couple days. But like I said, I was able to watch 4 movies, simple 1 hour, 30-minute movies, on this guy start to finish with medium volume setting on a single charge. So that's great battery. Now the final thing that is incredible about this tablet is the fact that it has built-in DeX functionality that transforms your tablet into a desktop-like experience to boost productivity. So essentially you're getting a tablet and also you can use it as a PC with a Windows-like environment. So if I tap on start right over here, it is going to launch Samsung DeX. And look at how the whole character of the tablet in fact changes, and you have a desktop-like experience as you can see. So here, this is just like my Windows laptop. Now it is not going to be as advanced as Windows, but it's going to give you that workspace where you can be more productive. So I can access all the applications from here. I can have multiple applications on the screen as you can see. Okay, I can move them around. So you cannot do this on a regular tablet I can minimize them, as you can see, okay? And they're going to be all down here. And of course, I can even grab the S Pen and use the S Pen with it, so that makes it even more productive. And if I want, I can also add a wireless Bluetooth keyboard and a mouse to completely turn this into a desktop-like experience. Now, certain applications like Word are in fact compatible with this mode, so you can actually come here and you can download the Word application and start using it here as well. But again, look at that. The big thing is you have this Windows-like experience, and when you're done, you tap over here and you simply say exit Dex, and you go back into your tablet mode. So it's great in that sense that it gives you two different ways to do it. Now, I will let you know if I go into my Dex interface right here, I also have the ability to send Dex to a TV wirelessly or with wires. So if this screen here is not big enough, I can project the whole interface, the Dex interface, this guy right here, onto a high definition TV or a high definition monitor, again, wired or wirelessly. There's simply so many things to get done with this awesome interface. So yeah, that's basically what I want to talk about in this video. So again, we have a stunning display, great for watching movies, amazing speakers, great multimedia experience. We have 4 speakers on this tablet. We have the S Pen tool for maximum productivity, note-taking, sketching, drawing, powerful performance, great battery life, and of course the Dex functionality that I talked about. So certainly it is a great product to own. My overall impressions of this product are in fact positive. The only thing, like I said, I wish there was more base RAM. 8 GB should be minimum, but beyond that, everything is perfect for this tablet. It's a great tool for anybody looking for a multifunctional device, for students, for media, for professionals. It's a great product.